Huh?
David 010.
What do you mean it's 010? Yep.
Ski rings on stretches.
What'd you say?
Ski rings on stretches.
Huh?
How many work right now?
So,
You used to work out right now.
not that yet.
On the aqua, shoot.
How's it going?
Perfect.
Start with the push-ups. Or you want to do something different?
I know. Trying to figure out where I'm going to do it.
Here. No one's even on right now.
It's going to take a while.
What do you mean, for people to jump on? Yeah, sometimes they jump on right away, sometimes it takes a little while. It's a Saturday, so.
Also, people should be sleeping, right?
Huh?
People should be sleeping.
Maybe. Depends on what part of the country they're into.
Oh, what's up, about me? Oh, you're good. Keep going.
Hello, if you're just now joining, I'm going live this morning doing showing part of my workout progress for my chest. If you've not followed before, working on my right pec, smaller than the left because of an injury I had about a month and a half ago, and so I'm working on trying to rebuild the right side. Today's workout's a little different, a little unique. I've got the family in here. I've got my boy working out with me. He'll be shy, probably try to avoid the camera. Also got the rest of the family in here just kind of hanging out. So you may hear some noise in the background as they're doing what they're doing. But happy to answer some questions. Any of you have it regarding the injury, my workout routines, how I make time to do this with all the kids we got. Some of them aren't here today. Or really just whatever. But thank you guys for jumping on. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. See, Skillman 95 family's cool. Yeah, they're cool. They don't think I'm cool, but they're cool. My wife thinks I'm cool, but that's nothing bad. You think I'm cool? You think so?
Yeah, I keep saying random words that I'm not like actually saying.
Is it because you're nervous? You guys are making the little one nervous.
Yeah, it's awesome that whenever I say peach fuzz, I keep saying peach fudge.
What's that?
Whenever I say peach fuzz, I keep saying peach fudge.
All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to get some activation in that right pec before I actually start to load a little bit of weight. I can't load too much weight. It's still under certain restrictions. But before I do anything, I want to make sure that right pec is getting activated. That muscle has essentially been asleep, and I'm trying to get it to wake up and go into physical therapy and kind of doing some lighter workouts just to target that side have been key to making sure that whenever I start loading some weight, the chest or the pec is actually doing the work instead of my shoulder or something else. All right. So I just did some band flies to activate. Now what I'm going to use is something called a power twister. There's some other names for it, I think, too. But essentially, it's this tool right here. This tool doesn't allow for really good decentric movement, but it does allow for some good concentric movement. So I get a lot out of it on that right side. I'm squeezing the equivalent of, according to the manual, this is something like 150 pounds of pressure that I'm trying to squeeze together. I don't think it's entirely accurate. Either that or I must just be way stronger than I thought I was. It's one of the two. But considering my injury, I think maybe it's I think it's giving myself too much credit. All right, we got 13 folks on. Hey guys, thanks for jumping on, watching this this workout. Got the family here with me, working on rebuilding the right side that has been impacted from the injury that I had, my neck injury from about a month and a half ago. Excuse me, 2.5 months ago. So I'm at the point now, been going to physical therapy. I've got some restrictions lifted, so I'm able to start kind of amping it up and rebuilding the right side, which is atrophied. Got a couple comments. Says Skillman95, do you have your own gym at home? Yeah, I do. You're looking at it. Took me a long time, probably 15 years to build this thing up. I got, a piece here and there. Back when Craigslist was around, I got some off Craigslist. Then of course Facebook Marketplace. Bought some pieces from, friends or whatever, just all over the place. But yeah, this is it. Richard Sleeper, you're so weak, bro. Yeah. Thanks for pointing it out. Appreciate it. No, I know me complaining about, some of the muscle loss that I've had probably is kind of silly because I know I'm a bigger guy. So it probably sounds really stupid for me to complain, but I've been working out for 25 plus years or something like that. So having lost a lot of the stuff, or having lost some of what I've built up over those years, yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but you're right. I think I know what you're getting at. I should be grateful. All right, Richard Sleeper. Oh yeah, you said you're so weak. I think you said hi. Okay. All right, and then Katrina6 says, hi, what are you doing? Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to rebuild the atrophied muscles on my right side. I broke my neck about 2.5 months ago. Had some significant nerve issues because of that. The nerves turned off the muscles, and as a result, those muscles got smaller. They atrophied, and so after 2.5 months of healing and being in recovery, I've now been permitted to lift some of the restrictions that I had, the weight restrictions. So now, that's what you're seeing. I'm trying to activate this right pec right here, so that whenever I go over to this incline dumbbell bench press, the chest is what's doing the work instead of the shoulders. Because this is dead. It's having trouble waking up. Everything else, the triceps and the shoulders, are wanting to take over when I do the exercise. So trying to use a little bit lighter weight to target the flex, so to speak, on the pecs, so that when I go do this exercise, it's actually helping. Katrina 6, you said that's so cool. No, thank you, appreciate it. We got Skillman95. Kids go to the gym too with you. They do. Yeah. So if you've seen my channel, I've got a lot of videos. I'm doing daily updates on my progress. One of them or two of them recently, I spoke about how there's a bunch of different ways to keep working out, even when you've got a lot of kids. I've got 5 total, ranging from 8 to 18. And one of the ways that I keep the habit going of working out is have them come in here with me. You can't see him, he's off camera, but I've got there he is, 13-year-old. There he is. Got my 13-year-old working out too. He's knocking out some push-ups. Then we're gonna swap and he'll do the incline press. A little bit further over, I've got my daughter. Yep, she's reading a book. Well, she's supposed to be reading the book. And then behind her is the wife. She's doing her makeup. So this is her off day. She usually works out with me really early in the mornings. If you watch my other lives or some of the other videos, she and I usually get up around 4:15. Well, she's more like 4:30, 4:45. But we get up around 4:15. We get in the gym. We work out in the mornings together. So, how to fit this stuff in when you got a busy life and you're a dad with a bunch of kids and you're married. You start doing this stuff together, If you haven't yet hit the like button, do me a favor and please hit that. That really does help out a lot. My wife and I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. and would love to just do this all the time or some degree of it. So hit some comments, if you've got questions or thoughts or things you want to see, we want to hear it. And hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, sharing this with your friends, all that stuff kind of helps us. Skill95, you're a very cool father. No, thank you. I appreciate that. I have my moments when I'm not so cool. I think, if you saw the everyday real life, you'd see some times when I'm probably, let's see, there you go. I'm probably not the most fun fella to be around, but I try to be as cool as possible. I think the kids like me. All right. So I'm done with the power twister. I feel like I've gotten some good connectivity to that right pec. I'm going to do some brief isometric work, just tighten that pec, and then I'm going to go over here to the incline press, rack on my dumbbells, and then get going. You're on, how many you got so far? 20? Okay. Where are you going to have some? I got to take the 25s off first because I got to move the bar as high as I want to go. You want to help me? Okay, thank you. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to squeeze. You can rack it because I don't know if I'll need it again. I'm just trying to squeeze the right pec, make sure it's activating, especially the upper pec. Up here is where I've lost a lot of my size. So if I turn to the side here, you guys haven't seen before, this pec, if I tighten them together, you can see which one's lagging behind. This is the lag, this isn't, and a lot of it's the upper pec. So whereas I've got a big, nice, full muscle here on the left side, especially when I flex, not so much here. I have trouble activating on the right. So that's really where I'm trying to get that muscle to wake up before I go to this incline press. That way, as I start pressing the dumbbells, the chest is doing the work while it's loaded instead of the shoulders and the tricep. All right, I think we're good here. Between the bands, the power twister, some of that ISO work, I think we're good to go ahead and try to set up this dumbbell press. Let me see if I can get a good angle where you guys can see. Stand by. I want to find a good angle. All right, let's see. Let's try this right here. Yes, that's better. Perfect. All right, kid, you mind helping me raise these all up? Thank you. 5 sets. If you end up finishing your push-ups, you can get a band and you can start doing flies instead, okay? So hit all 100 of your push-ups and however many sets you need, you get a band there, start doing flies, okay? So I'm gonna do dumbbells today, and I'm gonna do these in a crush press fashion. So when you see this, you might go, hey, that's not what I'm used to seeing with any kind of bench press. But I'm doing a crush press because I've hurt my shoulder over the years. Like I said, been doing this 20-something years. And so when I use a barbell, because of the way the bar is, I kind of feel it in my shoulder. I'm getting this clicking because, again, the shoulder is wanting to take over instead of that sleeping muscle. So I'm going to use dumbbells so I can do a neutral grip, press those together, really get activation here in this right pec. Excited that a little later today I'm going to buy a new toy for the gym. I can't remember what the barbell type is called, but essentially it's like a standard barbell. It's kind of, but instead in the middle, it's got like a square with a bunch of different grip variations. So I can press the barbell straight up, keep my wrists neutral. I don't have to have just a standard horizontal bar. I've got some vertical grips. So I've got this set up for 10 pounds, 15 pounds. I need to learn to count today. 25 pounds on each dumbbell. I'm going to lift those in a crushed fashion, really trying to target the sleeping right pec. I'm going to aim for 15 max, and then as long as I don't feel like there's any neck strain or anything like that, I'm gonna gradually bump up and go a little bit higher. I'd like to see if I can hit 55-pound dumbbells today, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get there. We're gonna see. All right, so I'm gonna put this towel behind my neck because I don't want to strain my neck. Sometimes when you do a bench press of any sort, there's a habit to want to drive your head back into the bench, but given my injury and my healing and recovery, I don't want to do that. So this towel will kind of serve as a preventative, and I'll start to feel my head driving back into the towel instead of the bench. And when that happens, I'll just know that I need to go ahead and settle down, slow down. So if you're still watching and you haven't commented, please hit a comment or add a comment. Hit the like button. Anything you want to know, exercise routines, healing progress, what recovery's been like, being a dad, husband, a bunch of kids, why I'm wearing this silly hat, why I look so tan, any of it, let me know. Yeah. Also, my little girl here, an 8-year-old, if you want to see ballet, send a comment. She'll show you some of her tricks, because she's got some too. Good addition there, Sophie. Look at this big. The dog.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is it?
It's like kissing him.
Kid.
Huh?
He loves that kid.
That's
Yeah.
why you can only use 2 pounds.
Not anymore.
How much do you use now?
He's gonna keep going back and up.
Or you put single.
Okay. I got 10 reps. 10 reps, 25-pound dumbbells. Feel pretty good about that. I could feel the contraction in that right pec, the one that's trying to sleep on me. So that's good news. I think I'm good to bump up just a little bit of weight. If you saw, I kind of hesitated there at the end. After about 9 reps, I went to put it away, and then I repositioned and went back for a 10th one. I kind of realized as I was about to re-rack it, I thought, you know what, I've got at least another one in me. So that's why I did things that way. So let's see, I did 10 on each side. And right now I've got a bunch of mirrors in the gym. And I write a bunch of notes on there to keep up with things because I'm streaming this live through my phone. I can't use my app. So 10 on each side, 25 pounds. And what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna bump up to 35 pounds on this next one. So 35, we'll set up to see how many we can do with 35. 35 might be where we need to start just for safety reasons, but I'm gonna set it up and we'll see. In the meantime, while I'm resting, you want to scoot over towards the corner there, Jay?
Yeah.
I'm going to reposition this. While I'm setting up the dumbbells, my boy's going to be doing his push-ups, but the 8-year-old Sophie would love to show her ballerina skills as kind of you want to do it still? Yeah. She's going to show her ballerina skills while I'm setting up the dumbbells for the next set. So enjoy the show. Go ahead, Sophie. Just do it right here.
I don't know what to do.
What do you want to do? They're all ready for you. Whatever you want to do. The world is watching.
You gonna train him?
Huh?
You gonna train him?
If you're from China, please let us know. She wants to know if China's watching. Over there in the corner so they can see. Hit a couple of your best moves, okay? Huh? Yeah, I would just do it because you're about to lose them. We're about to move the camera. So give them one or two before we move the camera.
Nice.
Nice. All right, give them one more. We're going to go on to the next set. Can you do like a spin?
Good.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Let's see the spin.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Nice. So there was your intermission entertainment. Now we're gonna go back to what? No what? No what? You don't like it? Embarrassed?
I can do gymnastics.
Gymnastics? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the bench here. So now I've loaded the bars, the dumbbell handles up to 35 pounds. I'm gonna try to hit at least 10 of those. Again, crush press, really trying to target squeezing that right pec so I can get the activation that I need. So, put the camera there. What's wrong? Chest. For push-ups?
No.
For this? This is chest. Should be chest. All right, what do you need? Can you get enough load? Huh? Okay. 6 reps is, 35 pounds is where we're going to start or stay because I felt it with the 6 reps. That right pec, I could feel it really kind of activating. It was kind of shaking under there. So that's good news. That's what you wanted to do. But I think 35 is a good weight. I'm going to stick around there. I got 6 on each side. I'm just writing down my notes. We're going to stay with 35. Good. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. That helps us out. If you haven't left a comment, please send a comment, even if it's just a hello. If you got any questions, happy to answer some questions. If you want to know fitness advice, what it's like been recovering from breaking my neck. See my watch over here? There it is. What it's like having a gym full of family while we're working out and how we do this together. Happy to answer whatever. But thank you guys for jumping in. Oh, also a special request question from the 8-year-old. She wants to know if anybody from China is watching. So comment if you're from China. We'd love to know. And if you're from China, she can show you American gymnastics. Did I get that right? No? Huh? What'd you say about nervous? Oh, if you're in the whole universe, she can show gymnastics. You don't have to be from China. Got it. Got it. Okay. So we're going to give it just about 20 more seconds, and then we'll hit the second set. This lighting's a little better. You're just not jumping on. You can see from this angle the difference in the chest here. The injured side versus not so injured side. Also, my right tricep is a little bit smaller than the left too. That's a little bit harder to see because you can't really put them up next to each other. But there's the healthy side, the left side, nice, full, thick. Right side, still, not a lot to complain about. I think a lot of people will be grateful to have arms like that, but still smaller and noticeable. And you've been training for as long as I have, you notice these things kind of drives you crazy. But we'll go ahead and jump into the third set. How many you got?
450.
You got 50? You're halfway there.
I'm not tired. I'm gonna push up.
You need to read.
I know that.
I'm gonna do some burpees. Like 50 burpees.
No, I'm gonna talk to people.
I got 5 reps of the crush press, and then I threw in a rep of just a standard dumbbell incline press there too. I was starting to really feel it come unglued there in the last crush press, but I wanted to get something else in there, so I threw in a standard dumbbell press. Oh, sorry guys. Fat fingers covering the camera. All right, 6 and 6. Those of you who are on, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Helps us out. I'm gonna give it about another 30 seconds, and then I'll hit that, what set would that be? 4th set. Again, really trying to work the right pec. It's the injured side following my my neck injury and surgery. Trying to build that back up so it matches the other. Okay, 10 seconds left to go into my 4th set, so I'm gonna go ahead and start in position. While I'm doing this, if you got any questions or comments you wanna make, please don't be shy. Go ahead and add them.
Oh yeah. There you go. Push up.
You what?
There you go. Push up.
Why?
Oh no.
What's the matter with you?
I'm scared.
Well, girl push-ups better than no push-up. All right, 6 reps, incline dumbbell crush press. Not bad. Prior to my injury, I was able to hit, I could do 75 pounds, knock out about 10 of those, feel pretty good. So I definitely have some work to go as far as regaining strength is concerned, but I'll get there. It'll take time, but I'll get there. I'd love for it to happen in a day, but it's not realistic. And sitting around sulking about it won't fix it either. So just day after day, get in here, put in the effort to get a little bit further, and the next time get a little bit further, and the next time a little bit further. That's really all you can do. Being sad and complaining won't fix it. Now, I'd love to say that I've always had this motivated attitude consistently throughout, but if you go back, subscribe to the channel, watch some of the older videos, you'll see on my daily update videos, there are some periods of times when I started kind of feeling like I was in a dark place with my recovery. It's back when I was only able to lift, 15 pounds max. The kids, couldn't do a lot of things, it was really frustrating. So there were some times whenever I felt kind of this woe is me type of attitude or mentality. But for the last, month or so, I kind of snapped out of it. Someone told me, you know what it was? Someone told me, hey, listen, you may just have to accept that life's going to look different and you're not going to be able to do some of the things you did in the past, you know. And when I heard that, one thing I love to do is be told I can't do something because that's going to motivate me to do it. So when I heard that, I said, you know what, like I'm not good with that. I'm not going to take this route of just settling with how things are. And that reinvigorated me, and I've been driving off of that shot of energy right there for a little while. So here we are, last set for incline dumbbell crush press, and then we'll do some updates on how I'm doing with push-ups, because those have also been something I've needed to work on again. Share more on that in a minute. What?
Any push-ups now?
Yeah, we're gonna switch. And so I'll finish this last set, then we'll do the push-ups. What's the matter?
I had 18 push-ups.
Yeah, can't do a lot. Do you want to use the barbell instead? Probably should for safety. No, whenever I'm done here. You want to take these off and just put them on the ground somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and I'm done.
I can use
The barbell. Yeah, this is called a barbell. We'll use that instead. We'll have you use that instead.
bar.
Barbell.
Yeah.
All right, fifth set's good. I got 6 reps again, 35 pounds on each each handle of dumbbells, which is good. That's progress from last week. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help my boy set up. Careful, you all right?
Yeah.
Help my boy set up the incline so that it fits his height, and then I'll get to work on some push-ups and show you how I'm progressing there as well. So let me. What are we on? Make sure that works out for you. Make sure you can reach. All right. So what you want to do, we're going to put these at the right. All right. So when you press, let's go ahead. Less than the wide grip. So let's go pinky there. Yep. And you want to hold on. No, sit down on the bench. Come all the way down. Sit down. Is it too hard to reach? Okay. So you'll want to drive your heels into the ground, right? You'll want to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Yep. And then pull it off. Now, press down just below your nipples. Press up just over your eyeballs. Don't go straight up and down. More of an arch. So nipples, eyeballs. Nipples, eyeballs. Okay? Keep pressing against the floor. Try to act like you're pushing the floor away from you. Keep those shoulder blades pinched. Good. Below the nipples. Good. Good job. Okay. Got him set up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at how I'm progressing on my push-ups. Back whenever pre-injury, I could do about 100 of these. Now, I can only do about 10 in a row. So the goal now, let's see if I can get 11. If I get 11, I think that's progress. All right, let's set this up.
Maybe while you're setting that up, you can tell them why you're so tan.
While I'm setting it up?
While you're setting it up.
Yeah, I'm so tan because I'm going to a local wrestling show tonight. Where I'm not wrestling because I'm injured, but I'll be playing a general manager character. So before show days, I like to look like I just came from a 2-week-long vacation on the beach. So my wife painted on last night. Maybe one day I'll show a video of what that's like. Painted on this fake tanner stuff that I sleep with. It works really good. It looks really good for TV. The right side's lagging still. That's 8. 9. Try not to strain the neck. 10. Nope, 11's not happening today. But honestly, it's still progress. I'll tell you why. Last time I hit 10, it was a fresh 10. Hadn't done anything else. In this case, it wasn't a fresh 10 because I just got done doing incline crush dumbbell press. So I've already fatigued the muscle a little bit. So I'm not disappointed with it. I'm good with 10 under the circumstances. We got 6 folks on. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. That helps us out. Or send a comment and be honest. Tell me why you don't like me. I can take it. I'm not scared. Maybe it's because I got a funny looking chest. Maybe it's because I talk silly. Maybe you think my hat's stupid. Maybe you're just a mean person. I'm good either way. Hit the like button or feel free to tell me why you don't like me. I'll be okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go for set number 2 on these push-ups. I was able to hit 10. It's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping to be able to hit 11. But, you know, recovery and healing and stuff takes time, so it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do another round. I don't know if I'll be able to get 10 again, but I'm going to shoot for that at least. That right side is really lagging behind. Left side's wanting to do all the work. That's the more developed side. Yeah. The right side's freezing up on me. It doesn't have near the strength as the left. So I was only able to get 6 reps on that one.
Okay.
Yes. How are you doing?
This workout needs some music.
Somebody said yesterday.
Yeah, someone said that yesterday. The problem is, whenever I'm doing a live, if there's music, it's hard for them to hear what I'm saying. So after the push-ups, we're shutting the live off, and then we can just finish the workout without the entire world watching. Well, we'll get there in just a second. Give me about another 10 minutes or so, if that. Cool? So guys, we're going to hit 3 more sets of push-ups, and then we're cutting the live off. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you haven't left a comment, I'd love to hear from you. If you got,
We want to know where they're from and what they're doing today.
yeah, what's the plan today? Where are you guys from? What are you doing? How are you spending your Saturday? We're spending our Saturday getting some lifts in here. But then later today, we're going to a local independent wrestling show where we'll have some parts in. So we got a pretty booked day today. I'm also going to pick up a new variation of a barbell. I'm kind of excited about that. It'll help protect my shoulders while my right pec is trying to catch up. So I'm curious what you guys are doing. We see we got the J Bones 1000. You don't have the making of a varsity athlete. Okay, that's fine. I'm a 40-year-old man. I don't have any intentions of trying to be a varsity athlete. I'm just trying to be in shape and look decent. But thanks, I appreciate it. I assume that was my challenge earlier. Either hit the like button or tell me why you don't like me. Maybe that was you saying you don't like me. I don't know. I'm good either way. But yeah, I don't have the makings of a varsity athlete. You probably hear I'm winded. It's because I haven't been doing cardio in a while since my injury. So most varsity athletes don't, I guess, deal with walking around with a broken neck for the last 2 months. So that might be part of it too. All right, 3rd set. Let's see if I can get another 6. That right pec is really slowing me down. because it's not waking up as much as I need it to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 reps. I'm good with that. I'm feeling it. Let's see. We've got the J bones pitching or catching. You're an idiot. Okay. Then we've got J bones pector. No, the pec didn't tear. I broke my neck. Had a lot of nerve damage. That muscle fell asleep, and so I'm feeling the effects of trying to wake those muscles up again while I recover from the injury and the surgery. All right, we're gonna give it about 30 seconds. Try to hit that next set. What happened? You know, man, it's crazy. Actually, it was a freak accident. I did a burpee. It was like the number 11 burpee. Felt a pull in my neck and thought, man, I just pulled a muscle. A couple of days later, it was, worse. Went to the doctor. They thought I just strained a muscle or maybe pinched a nerve. A couple of days later, went to an emergency room. They said, yeah, no, it's just a muscle pinch. A few days later, getting worse and worse and worse. Went to a pain doctor and essentially was said, hey, go back to the ER. Went to the ER. They did an MRI and said, yeah, we're going to have to cut into that and replace one of your discs. So basically, somehow the burpee screwed up my neck. It wasn't just the burpee. I mean, that was kind of the conduit, but I had a degenerative spine. I've been wrestling for 10 plus years. All of that is bad on your back. So all of that factored into it, and the burpee just was the final straw. Kurt Angle broke his neck taking a dump. So I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Anything can happen. I think I'd rather have to walk around with a story that I broke my neck doing a burpee than taking a dump. So that's good perspective. Forgot all about that. I take it you're a wrestling fan, huh? All right, we're gonna go set number 4. Trying to hit 6 of these again. Let's see. I'm a keep it real, says kissy face, muscle.
No.
Uh-oh. Careful. I've got a Latina for a wife, and she's not far away. So just be careful, all right? All right.
What? You didn't say anything. You said you went down.
4.
No. First of all, I gotta say, he's already married.
6. All right, got 6. Keep it real. It's like you stirred up some trouble. I've got the wife thinking about it. I got the 8-year-old, the little baby Latina making sounds back there. You'll be careful. All right, we're good. We're good. Keep watching. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it. Appreciate you joining. All right. Okay, 4th set, 6 reps. Gonna do one more set, and then we're done for today on this live. I appreciate everybody who's jumped on. This has been pretty active and pretty nice. You guys can be doing a lot of other things with your Saturday besides watching this crippled old man try to work. Hang on a second, I gotta save my kid. You all right? Sorry, I made him laugh while I had the barbell on him. Yeah, you can be doing a lot of other things with your Saturday besides watching a crippled old guy like me try to see if he can do a push-up that really a 12-year-old should be able to do no problem. So thank you guys for that. Huh? Okay, while I'm doing the rest, you come down here and show a push-up. All right. The 8-year-old wants to perform a push-up for the world while I'm resting. So we'll go ahead and show this, and then we'll go to the last set. All right, let's see it. Let's see. Yeah, you good. You ready? Let's see, one really good one. Let's see your most solid push-up. Oh, bummer. All right, let's do the last set. And that's it. So if you haven't had a chance to ask a question or leave a comment, please do. If you haven't liked it, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Got about 310 subscribers last I checked who follow us, which is pretty cool. I'm just a normal guy with a lot of kids. And I appreciate that there's 303 people interested in watching. And a wife. A lot of kids and a wife. Okay. God, I made her mad again. She's in a constant state of aggression. You gotta be careful. Okay. Let me go for one more. All right, that's 7 reps. You know what that really means? If I'm being honest, I probably had a little more in the tank on some of those other sets, so shame on me for not giving it more than I did, but that's okay. I feel good. It's a lot of progress. Let me look at some of my other numbers from last time and see. What's that? Comment chain. When I first started trying to do push-ups after getting restrictions lifted, started off only being able to do 5, and that decreased down to 4 and 4. So now being able to hit 10, where'd it go? 10, 6, 6, 6, and 7. That's progress. That's good. Oh, jeez. I said 6, 7. Like anytime I say 6, 7 here, the whole family, all the kids erupt. I do not understand that. All right. That's it. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Oh man, I messed something here. Let me read these comments before I jump off. The J Bones 1000 said Tyson Tomko. Yeah, I remember him. I think he dealt with a lot of drug problems, didn't he? Ended up holding up a pharmacy or something like that. But yeah, there's another wrestler. I wasn't familiar with him breaking his neck, so that's news to me. And then Keep It Real said, you'll be careful. Oh, we read that one. Okay. All right, that's good. I think I've read everything. I think I've responded to everybody. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you spending your Saturday. Not sure if we'll do this again tomorrow, so keep a lookout. But I will repost this live once it's done processing on YouTube if you want to catch it back and watch later. Take care, everyone.